Okay, now let us get into this evidence. And we're talking about Alligator, Alcatraz, right? And these people, they know exactly what they are doing. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a very bitter pill for people in America and Europe to swallow. Because you sit and you moan and you groan and you have such a big problem with people coming into the country and all sorts, and you don't realize that if these politicians wanted to stop them, they could have done so. They are using the so-called migrant crisis in Europe and America to bring in law to fit infrastructure that they will need to use to round you, the very same citizen that is complaining about migrants. Guess what? Migrants can run, migrants can survive, migrants have somewhere to go, right? But Alligator, Alcatraz wasn't built for migrants. That is the excuse they are giving. It was built for you, the American citizens. So if you're sitting there believing that this thing, Alligator, Alcatraz, is made for migrants and Trump is going to make America great again, think again. Right? Let us get into what the credible source is saying first. Alligator, Alcatraz, the airport of the future, becomes a symbol of Trump's migrant clampdown. Located on a mostly abandoned airport once built to house supersonic jets, detainees would have to know how to run away from an alligator to escape, the president joked. If people get out, there's not much waiting for them on the other than alligators and pythons. That's what Florida's Attorney General has said about the new Alligator Alcatraz detention center in southern U.S. state. It is a symbol of the White House determination to deport migrants from America, which it says do not have the right to be in the country. And Americans allow this to happen. They allow this to happen. I cannot believe I'm witnessing all of this unfold. Because not only America, but in Europe, in Britain, they are using, right, immigrants, whether asylum seekers, illegal immigrants, they are using these people as an excuse to bring in laws, as an excuse to fit infrastructure that they will use on you, the citizens, later. And somehow, because of your prejudice, you don't seem to understand what is going on. It's not because of migrants, it's because of you. The migrants is just an excuse, right? Britain, they are bringing in this digital e-visas, digital residency visa, pushing it on migrants. But best believe it is made for you as well. They are reassuring you, right? Alligator Alcatraz is not made for these migrants, America. It's made for you, right? I had the vision. And there was a darkness because I told you guys that the earth will be darkened more than one time. And when the darkness came, the army was busy trying to round people up. And I was one of them that they were trying to round up. But guess what? In the vision, it shows that the entities, demonic entities, were coming. And these soldiers and their guns were no match for the demonic entities that were coming. So I already know how to protect myself. So I leave them there with their guns and all their power for the demons, right? So Alligator Alcatraz wasn't made for migrants. It was made for the American citizens because they know exactly what is about to happen. So they use these migrants as scapegoats, just like Britain as well, right? That's what they're doing. It's not about Islamic terrorists anymore. It's not about the war and drugs that they can use to bring in laws and all of that. It's all about these migrants. And people can't seem to understand that they have been taken for a ride. We need to pray and understand we wrestle not with flesh and blood. And in order for these people to carry out their wicked, evil plans and take away your civil liberties, they've got to have someone that they can throw under the bus, and they are using the migrants. They are using the migrants to create the laws, to put these infrastructure in place. We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.